let's go on and move on to the next question. Number 15, what are some of your favorite fruits and vegetables? Okay, so fruits, I like pineapples, strawberries, watermelon, I like cantaloupe a lot. I like blackberries. I feel like there might be some that I'm forgetting. Oh, kiwi. I love kiwi. Bananas are cool too. I like mandarin oranges, but only the ones that come in the cup. Like, I'm not gonna peel an orange and eat it. Now, as far as some vegetables go, I would say I love broccoli, I love corn, carrots are cool, I love Brussels sprouts, I love kale and collard greens, I love cabbage, I love cucumbers. I don't really know if that's like a vegetable or whatever. I like peas, I like edamame beans, I really like a lot of stuff. Like, I can more so probably tell you what I don't like as opposed to what I do like, but I think I did an okay job of telling you what I do like. So, number 16, do you like being famous or do you wish you were a normal person sometimes? I'm just gonna start by saying that I don't really consider myself like a famous person or whatever. Like, I can say I'm known, yes, but famous, I just kind of feel like that's a stretch, you know? Like, I'm not Mr. Tip himself or T.I. or T.I.P., whatever you want to call him. Like, I'm not him. I'm not Zonique. I'm not DeMoney. I'm not King. You know, I just feel like they're kind of more well known, I guess. But I do wish I was normal, yes. But let me explain. When it comes to all the blessings that I have, I'm so grateful. Like, I didn't have to be born into this, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful. I thank God every night. Like, thank you, honestly. Like, you did not have to do this for me. You didn't have to put me in this position. You didn't have to give me this platform, but you did. So thank you. But as far as me saying that I wish I was normal, like the first question, I just kind of wish like I could be able to go out. Not to say like everybody be staring at me the second I walk into a room or something, but it's just kind of like, you know, I wish I could just do normal things like how you guys do. Like, you guys get to do whatever you want. You guys can make mistakes behind the scenes and not have it, not necessarily even caught on camera, but if I make a mistake, it's going to be held against me forever. Like, all celebrities, they can never make any mistakes. I don't even want to use this example because I just feel like I don't want to remind anyone about it or whatever. But with Obama's daughter and, you know, the whole thing where she was, you know, saying like with her friends or at a party something and she was caught smoking. Like, come on, man, that's normal teenager stuff. If she wasn't who she was, would it have been that deep? No, it wouldn't have. If it was somebody else, what they gonna do? Ain't nobody gonna care, really. So that's what I mean when I say I wish I was normal. I wish I could just, hell, go eat at McDonald's. Probably not, because, okay, maybe that was a bad example, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I wish I could do normal things just like you all. That's all I'll say. But I am very grateful for the fact that God blessed me with what he blessed me with. Number 17 says, what age was the hardest to go through and why? Honestly, thus far, I will say 17 through 19. And I know I'm a fresh 19 because it's August right now and I just turned 19 on June 17. But 17 through 19 has probably been the hardest as far as I guess just when it comes to mental health. Like, my auntie Precious, unfortunately, she passed away in 2018, February 22nd. I'm sorry, 2019, February 22nd, and I was still 17. So that just like that was really hard for me. That was like my second semester of senior year. So it was just a lot going on. Like, you know, I wasn't getting into the colleges that I was expecting to get into because my grades started slipping. You know, obviously I wasn't even really sad. I was depressed. Like, I wanted my auntie. I couldn't believe she was gone, but, you know, she's happy, so that's all that matters. 18, that was really hard, you know, especially during the September time and obviously the November time. That was a really hard time. And just being quarantined, that was really hard. But yeah, you know, I would probably say that was, well, that time period or whatever was the hardest so far. Lord, I hope it doesn't get even harder. Number 18, how tall are you and how much do you weigh? So, I feel like I've answered this question a lot, but it's okay because I haven't answered it on YouTube. So, I am, well, rather, the last time that I checked, I was about 5'4" or 5'4.5", and apparently I'm supposed to be done growing. As far as my weight goes, I don't really eat like that. You know, I just have a hard time kind of finding an appetite. So if I take one bite of something, I'm full like that, and I hate it. Like, I'm pretty hard on myself about it, and it really sucks because I just want to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I would probably say I'm about 120 right now, and my goal weight is probably about 140, 145. But I just don't eat. I go to the gym, I lift weights, I do all that. I focus on glutes and my abs, but I don't eat. So it's like, how can I gain weight if I don't eat? So next time y'all ask me, hopefully I'll be like 130, 135, hopefully. But I'll figure it out. Number 19. I get this question a lot, y'all. Are you dating? If not, what age would you consider to start dating? So I am not dating. Never really experienced like a real relationship, you know, like boyfriend, girlfriend, real thing. Like, no, basically, I'm not dating. I wouldn't say that I have like a certain age that I want to start dating. I mean, okay, maybe about like 20. I feel like maybe like 22, 23, 24 is fine for me. I just have a lot of work to do on myself, like physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, even financially too. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, not to say that like that goes into a relationship, kind of. But I'm just saying, like, I just have a lot of work to do, and I really want to make sure that I'm together and that I love myself before I kind of, you know, dive into that whole dating thing. Because y'all already know what these men be on. Not even men, but boys be on. When it happens, and yeah, I'm on God's timing, I guess, so we shall see. Number 20. Are you really crazy, but on social media you just act shy? Do you have a wild side? The people want to know. I wouldn't necessarily say like I have a wild side or a crazy side. If it's my folks like Neek and Reginae and all them, or people that y'all know like are cool with me, such as Tajaya or Zoe or Kennedy or Nia, whoever, then yeah, I'm gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have like a little turned up side. But if I don't really know you like that, or I kind of just met you type shit, then it's really gonna be like, you know, I'ma just chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma just kind of figure y'all out. I'ma see what y'all on. I'ma see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be like, like, no. Like, I'm just kind of be chilling, because not only do I have to observe y'all and see what y'all on, or what y'all got planned, or who y'all got coming around me, but I also have to watch our surroundings, because while y'all are just kind of, you know, if I'm around some people that just naturally have that wild or turned up side, then I'm gonna have to watch our surroundings. I'm gonna have to see what's going on, because y'all so busy turning up. Man, nah, what's going on? Who I'm around? Who I'm with? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, if I know you, or if I'm close with you, not know you, but if I'm close with you like that, I can have like a turned up side, not wild, but turned up. If I don't know you like that, you know, I'm still kind of turn up a little bit, but I'm gonna more so be on my chill shit. Like I'm gonna just be chilling, you know. Number 21. What's the scariest thing that you have experienced? I'd probably say like I've experienced like a few scary things. I'm trying to think of which one I should say. Okay, so I'll just say this one with Auntie Precious because, you know, I miss her. I'm thinking about her. I love her. And, you know, it was bad back then, but now that I look back on it, like I learned a big lesson from it. So I was about 12 years old, and it was during the summer, and this is when I had like that whole Beauty by Deja or whatever channel. I was doing the smoothie challenge. It was probably about 1 or 2 in the morning, and my Auntie Precious was the person that would watch me and my brothers while my dad or Tiny would be out of town. If not my Auntie Precious, then my grandma, which is my dad's mom. So one night, you know, like I said, I was doing the smoothie challenge, and you know, it was kind of early in the morning, so she came into the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, it's kind of late, you know what I'm saying, like, you need to calm down, you need to just wind on down. And you know, looking back, I don't remember exactly what I said, but you know, I'm 12, so I'm kind of just like, man, you know, unfortunately. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna call you daddy. Like, man, call him. So I'm thinking everything cool, right? So she goes into the room. She starts calling Messiah's name. Me and Demoney were kids, so we were kind of just playing around. So while she was calling Messiah's name, me and Demoney were kind of like mimicking her a bit, like, Messiah, like that. But as Messiah came down the stairs, I was thinking, well, wait a minute, is it something like, why would she be calling Messiah right now? So as Messiah's walking, I'm walking too, and I see her leaning like on the doorway, and she's like trying to catch her breath. Call 911, call 911. She has asthma. So now I'm running upstairs because I'm like, okay, wait a minute, like now it's getting serious. Like this ain't no joke. So I'm running upstairs, and our security guard had just left. Like, he went to CVS, he went somewhere, and Kamaya is Auntie Precious' daughter. So Kamaya and Tiny had ran somewhere too. So I went up the stairs, I grabbed my phone, I called Kamaya, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She was like, yo, calm down, what's going on? Auntie Precious just is having an asthma attack. So Messiah's on the phone with 911. They're asking questions, you know, like, what medication does she take, blah, 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 all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, like, we're 13, 12, we're young, you know what I'm saying? We're waiting for the ambulance to get there. And, like, I don't know, like, it was just really serious. Like, I don't know, like, you could just tell, like, she was just losing her breath, and, like, she started turning, like, kind of purple and blue at the hands. It was just really bad. So finally they get there. And, you know, they're asking us, you know, like, what room is she in? You know, just got us to her, basically, and so we did. And we just pretty much learned, like, she could have died that night. Like, if we were not there, she would have died that night. If we would have kept playing around and not have taken it so seriously, she could have died that night. Like, no matter how old you are, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be getting older, or rather, you're going to be transitioning from, like, a child to a preteen and then a teenager, but never disrespect your elders, ever. I'm not saying that I disrespected her, but just always love them. You never know what's going to happen. Like, I don't want to cry, but, you know, Auntie Precious isn't here right now, and, you know, I miss her a lot. And if I could go back to that moment, I would. So, anyways, basically what I'm saying is I learned a very, very valuable lesson that night. We all did. And, yeah, you know, that's probably one of the I said one, but two. That's probably one of the scariest things that I've been through so far. And, yeah. Number 22, what genuinely makes you happy? So I kind of said this before, like when y'all asked me what I like about myself, but what genuinely makes me happy is probably me seeing that I made somebody else happy. Like, I caused someone else to feel joy. I caused someone else to feel happy, loved, cared for, appreciated, respected, whatever word you want to use. I caused that emotion. Just being able to be in a position where I'm able to help others out, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, just making others happy is pretty much what makes me happy. Okay, so this is the last one for the regular Q&A before we hop into the whole, mental health Q&A part. But the last one is number 23. What elementary, middle, and high school did you attend? So for kindergarten, I went to Campbell Elementary. And then when I went to first grade, this brand new school opened up, and I had moved into like this new little neighborhood or whatever. And I went to Oakley Elementary. I attended that school I attended Oakley from first grade until 5th grade, and even my little sisters went to Oakley Elementary as well and graduated from there. For middle school, for 6th and the first semester of 7th grade, I went to Bear Creek. But that's when I started getting bullied, and things just kind of started taking a turn. So my parents decided, okay, let's just put her in homeschooling. So for the second semester of 7th and 8th grade, I went to homeschool. And then for high school, from 9th to the first semester of 11th grade, I went to Woodward Academy. And that school is just so amazing. I wish I would have appreciated it more. I wish I would have just enjoyed it while I still had the time to, because you never know when things will switch up. I was removed from the school, and then I went back to the same homeschooling program for the rest of second semester of 11th grade. And then for 12th grade, I went to a private school, and it was an all-girls school. And yeah, now I'm in college, and I'm about to be a freshman. So I meant to say I'm about to be a sophomore. I've already completed freshman year, but I'm about to be a sophomore in college, and then hopefully I can transfer to Spelman. Okay, so now that we are done with the first part of this whole Q&A thing, I'm going to go ahead and move into the second half, which is the mental health Q&A. And this part has about maybe less than 20 questions, maybe about 17, 18. So let's go ahead and get started.